YouTube, what's up with you this morning? Well, this day, cause I'm not morning. I am already ready for work. I had started the video, you know what I'm saying, showing you the whole process. Not like, oh, I'm brushing my teeth and now I'm washing my face. But, I had walked around and showed y'all the area that I'm in, and showed you the necessary clothing for welding and stuff. But since I am new to this, I accidentally stopped the video. But it's all good. It's all good. Here we are now. I was waiting on my coworkers, but some of them been pulled up already, so we'll probably go over here and be kind of quiet. But I'm gonna give y'all insight to, what I'm saying, my life, my work life, Like I told you in my other videos, my day starts normally at 3:30. Today, I was behind. I was behind like 2 hours. I didn't get up to 5:30. That's because I forgot to set my alarm clock. My schedule is Sunday through Friday, and it's new to me, you know. And I haven't set my alarm clock for Sunday yet, so that's all. But I definitely will take care of that today. Um, uh, Still new to this content creating. I told you before, I am like an extremely private person. I don't like folks in my business. I feel like I tell people as I run into them stuff that they need to know, and then I get out the way. So I work with me if I'm fumbling over my words and stuff, not making good eye contact. This is fairly new, but I've been told, I've been watching people actually become successful, financially successful over making content on social media. I'm definitely not a big social media person. Y'all can look at my name and go look at my accounts. I don't post anything. You know, I looked at my old YouTube videos. I got YouTube videos from years ago, that when I'm looking, I'm like, dang, that's me, But I could tell then, man, I was just new, just completely green as I am now. But nonetheless, the video that I accidentally erased, I was talking about the clothing to wear as a welder. It's always good to have on long sleeve. I understand it's hot, especially in summertime. It be hot, or it gets warmer throughout the colder days. But just to protect yourself from getting burned, you always want to put on a long sleeve. I got thermals that I bought at the beginning of the winter. Uh, Thermals. And then your weld jacket, your FR jacket, which is mine, is right here. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get you some FRs. And that will protect your skin from getting burned, at least on your arms and your chest area. Because it's important, man, because you'll be surprised it can happen. Like a BB will come out of nowhere. And I've had BBs burn me in areas like go down my backside and stuff, man. You can't even do nothing but let it burn. Do a little his burning dance, to try to get away from it or make it go and move. And even I've had BBs go down to my boots because I've had my boots, my jeans tucked into my boots. So it's just little tips to the trade. Want to look out for. Definitely protect yourself. And that's depending on what kind of welding you're doing. Now, if you're a TIG welder, man, you don't have to pretty much worry about that. You don't even have to worry about getting dirty unless the area you working in is just filthy. The TIG welders don't get dirty. Excuse me. TIG welders don't get dirty, which is actually a good thing. It's a good part to be in. You can make decent money and stay clean, and then in turn your car stays clean and your house stays cleaner, you know what I mean? it's good to find a trade. It's good to find a trade, or it's good to set your mind to something that you want to do for yourself. Because if you don't, you'll end up wandering around. Let my windows up. I gotta get ready to go in here. You end up wandering, man, and wasting your time. I don't care how you decide to make money. Just be aware of the consequences that come with it. You know, hold yourself accountable. My work boots. These are iron worker boots, Irish setters. Boots are $300, but you gotta protect your feet. But yeah, be aware. Be aware of the consequences of all your decisions and all your actions. Because when it comes time to pay the piper, you gonna be the only individual there. You know what I'm saying? Because the person you thought would be down for it, you don't even know if they're gonna be down for real. So I'm not saying, oh, well, you need to be a welder, or this is what you need to do for yourself and all that. No, just be aware. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, however you decide to make your money, just be aware that you are going to be the one held responsible and accountable for your life. It ain't going to be like, oh, well, you know, his mama didn't do this. Nah, they're going to be like, well, shit, you done got to the age where, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, you should know better by now. Now, some people ain't going to know better, you know, because they not all there, or the trauma has taken a huge toll on them. Understandable. But for y'all that are smart enough to know better, you know, and still decide, well, F that because my mama did this and my mama didn't do that, man, you might as well gonna be ready for extra hardship in your life. Hey, you might as well gonna be ready for extra hardship in your life, man, because ain't nobody gonna care. I don't have no stand, so I gotta carry my phone around. Nobody's gonna care. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna feel like, and it's real, they're gonna be like, well, shoot, what makes your life, you know what I'm saying? What makes it okay for you, or more important for you to act like that just because, you know what I'm saying, your life going that way. I don't make it okay. Looking for my belt. See, this is the reason why I get up early. I couldn't find my badge at first. I found my badge, and now I can't find my belt. That's the old belt. I don't like using that belt. Feel like I'm gonna have to though. Dang. Anyway. So yeah. You already gonna get held accountable in life. You might well gonna hold yourself accountable now. You know, man, because other people are going to. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. But nonetheless, being out here in West Virginia, it is far away from home. Not tripping. 15 hours. Excuse me, depending on which route you decide to take. But man, the experience of traveling, working around different people, hundreds of thousands of different people. You know what I'm saying? And that, I know the number seems far-fetched, but people come and go, so hundreds of thousands of different people all the time, man. It's definitely an experience. It's an experience because you meet good people, you meet bad people, but it tests your character. It tests your character as a man, and it tests your character as a woman. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know what people gonna bring out of you. You know what I'm saying? The good or the bad or the ugly, you never know. That's why it's always good to be aware of yourself. personally, I've definitely been in some situations back before I was even ever this calm or had the ability to communicate like this. I had to realize, what was going on, even though it'd be situations where the person was dead wrong, like everything, everything about the situation was their fault, and they were wrong, and I was right. Promise, I was right, but I still got this poopy end of the stick, and I was like, dang man, this is crazy. Still hot headed, still didn't realize or understand the lesson. Still didn't understand why I got the crap end of the stick because I was so angry, I was so frustrated. You know what I mean? It wasn't until I started calming down and paying attention. I'm not saying that I still handled every situation right. It was when I still got screwed over again, but I paid attention to what happened. I started holding myself accountable, and then I realized, oh, okay, this is what's going on. Regardless, regardless of the scenario, I was fitting the stereotype. I was angry, hot-headed, angry. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he's a threat. Look at him yelling and all this. I fit that narrative. And in turn, it was just like, oh, well, we got enough evidence against you because this, that, and the third. I've actually been gained up on at a job, but I still don't blame the job. It was myself for not knowing better. So now you can't pay me to act like that. You can't pay me to get outraged like that because I had too much to lose. I got too much stuff that I want to work towards. I know where I want to be by the time I'm 50, before I'm 50. I got plans for these next 5 years. So regardless of my coworkers, regardless of how people are acting around me, I still keep my composure. You know what I'm saying? Way I keep myself in check is I always look at every scenario, every situation. Like, okay, if I say something or if I respond irresponsibly, or if I even look like I'm mad, I'm gonna be the one to get in trouble. You know? Regardless if that's the whole truth or not, I look at it as if I'm gonna be the one to get in trouble. The reason why I look at it like that is because it keeps my attitude at bay. I started doing research too. I was aware of worse, especially when I was young and I just had tunnel vision. Didn't pay attention to nothing going on around me. Because I felt that's how I used to protect myself. Live in a shell, live in my head. That ain't protection. That's being foolish. Because you ain't got a clue what's going on. People just mess around, put you in a situation and you don't even know it because you ain't watching. So I started being more aware of my surroundings and paying attention to body language and other people. You know what I'm saying? You can read what's going on with folks before you ever have to say a word to them. So that's what I started doing. I just started having more effective communication. Alright, y'all, so look, this is my weld vest. This thing has been caught on fire a couple times, as you can see. But I keep 2 vests. Like I told you in one of my previous videos, I keep 2 vests. It's the one I'm putting on my weld shirt. And this is the one I keep on my jacket, my coat. I'm gonna put this on now. That way I don't have to keep switching the vest back and forth. I wash everything at the end of the week. I wash everything. It may not look like it's dirty, but you wear it long enough, you eventually see it. Keep my hard hat in our van. That way I ain't gotta ever look for it. I'll put this on now. It's still wet from the laundromat. It's all good though. Yeah, y'all. That's just, especially young people, man. The reason why I hit at y'all so much is because I know some of us, I know a lot of y'all grow up in terrible situations. You know, my situation wasn't terrible. My mother wasn't no bad mother. She was just a young mother. My situation is I didn't have a male role model. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how to be a man. So, fortunately enough, I knew that the examples that I had wasn't good examples. And now I'm my mama's boyfriend. I'm talking about cousins and uncles and stuff. You know, people that actually had opportunity to show me better. They wasn't no good examples. So the Most High woke me up early. He started putting the pause on me early. You know what I'm saying? Because he's like, man, I need you to wake up because you got to be the one to sever this curse. And so that's what I've been doing. You know, if I was hard, like, man, why me? Woo, woo, woo. Like, man, but you don't see, I done gave you so many tools you can use. Like, man, I done made you good with your eyes and your hands. You got good hand-eye coordination, and you learn quick. I made you strong, you know what I mean? You don't mind adapting to change. I done gave you what you needed. You don't have what you want because of you. I didn't understand that. I didn't know real young, early age. I was just angry all the time, mad at what I didn't have, mad at what I didn't see. You know? And I used to tell him this all the time. Like, man, don't give me no substantial amount of money. Don't make me rich. Don't make me wealthy until I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? And I know people gonna be like, man, what, you crazy? Nah, give me the money. Nah. I didn't want it because I wanted to be ready, man. I wanted to be right up here and right here. You know what I'm saying? This gotta coincide. You know what I'm saying? Most people don't know that these live together. A lot of decisions come from that. And I didn't want that to corrupt me. I didn't want to hurt other people for money. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, and like that example, like be careful who you hurt on the way up because you're going to have to see them on the way down. That is so true. Fortunately, I believed it before I ever had to experience it. Like I told you, man, I done made a lot of money. A lot of money. And I thank God that the money didn't change me or make me different while I was on my way up. Because I had to come back down. I did, you know what I'm saying? I had to come back down. Some of them same people. I had to talk to them. But fortunately, I was good to them on the way up. Because when I needed them, when I was down and I needed them, they was right there. You know what I'm saying? So, definitely pay attention to how you treat people on the way. Because you be surprised. You'll run into them and need them at the times where you be like, man, I'm glad I was nice to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, real spill. And it smelled like gain. It was in my pocket.
Oh, and I'm gonna keep napkins on me because I got year-round sinus allergies for some reason. Ever since I got my tonsils cut out, I used to laugh at my mom and my brother, man, like crazy because they be sneezing. You know, got that sneeze, they sneeze with that whole bunch of recoil and all that stuff. They sneezes had a switch on it. Man, I used to laugh at them and mess around and got tonsillitis. Had to get my tonsils cut out, and I have had seasonal allergies ever since. Just year round, man. I can't even be in the house. I don't care if the cat ain't in the room. If the cat's been in that room, it's gonna tear me up. I can't be around dogs too long. You know what I mean? Can't. That's crazy. But anyway, karma's real. Put it that way. So y'all gonna see me with a lot of napkins. I know I'm kind of all over the place because this is new, and I'm still new to this social media stuff. But this is raw, unfiltered, uncut um, content. Y'all, I'm up early. Eventually, I'm gonna be able to show y'all the 3:30 thing. The last thing on my mind when I get up is turning the camera on and recording myself. Um, but y'all seen it, man. This is what's up. When I get out there to my box, I'll do another video. This is just the beginning. I'm finna go over here in the trailer real quick. Matter of fact, see how much time I got left. Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in the trailer, check in. I gotta sign in and stuff. And I'm gonna start another video as soon as I get out here to my box, y'all. Alright, peace and love. Appreciate it.